And we do have highly qualified academic staff and more than 25 affiliated hospitals in Georgia, which are top hospitals in Georgia, so that we make sure that we offer high quality education to our students.
3 साल के बाद एक्चुअल हॉस्पिटल्स में जो है आप जाके आपको यहाँ पे ट्रेनिंग मिलती है.
We offer students not just theoretical instruction or simply a visit to a clinic, but actual teaching that is taking place at a clinic.
Do students actually face a language barrier here? हाय एवरीवन, दिस इज शोएब आफ्ताब. और यार मैं अभी आया हूँ जॉर्जिया में मैं अभी हम लोग यहाँ पे सारी यूनिवर्सिटीज़ घूम रहे थे और सारी यूनिवर्सिटीज़ को कवर करने की कोशिश कर रहे थे. सो कैपिटल में तबलीसी में हम लोग यहाँ पे IPSU आए हुए हैं. IPSU यहाँ की वन ऑफ द ओल्डेस्ट यूनिवर्सिटीज़ है यहाँ पे. एंड इस साल इंडियन स्टूडेंट्स बहुत जो है नंबर्स में यहाँ पे इनरोल होने वाले हैं. तो थोड़ा सा इसके बारे में जानेंगे. इंटरनेशनल ब्लैक्स यूनिवर्सिटी है और मेरे साथ जो है यहाँ पे निन्नी है एंड मेदेया है. सो can you describe a bit about what role do you exactly have here and how it is?
Sure, greetings. Namaste. I am Nini from International Relations Department at International Black Sea University. So I am in charge of international students who are willing to study at our university for admission procedure and so on.
And hello again, I'm Medea. I represent the School of Medicine. I am Administrative Director of the School of Medicine at IPSU, and I take very good care of our students who choose to study and join us.
Okay, so one of the major questions which most of our viewers have is why should Indian students select Georgia, and even in Georgia, if they're selecting IPSU, so what reasons to come here for?
So to start with the country itself, Georgia is one of the most tourist-friendly city, and Tbilisi especially is like the heart and capital city of Georgia. And when you come here, you will see that a lot of Indian students are coming to Tbilisi to study. Also, we should say that especially the tuition fee is very affordable. I would say that International Black Sea University is the first private university in the country. We are the first university to offer English taught programs. We are top in international research, and we have the largest number of English taught programs. Our tuition fee is the most affordable in Georgia and in the capital city. And we are very friendly when it comes to international admissions. The admission procedure is very, very flexible.
Okay, and I will say a few words about the School of Medicine specifically.
Yeah, sure.
Even though the School of Medicine is a relatively new addition to the IPSU, we already started with a very professional and highly experienced team in the market. And as for Nini said, we also offer very competitive price on the market when it comes to the medical education. Our program itself and the medical doctor programs that we offer at the moment is accredited both in Georgia, and also it has several international accreditations. School of Medicine is listed in the World Directory of the Medical Schools, and it also has a ECFMG accreditation, giving our graduates ability to pursue the careers both locally and also in the USA and Canada, taking the UCML SEP exams and so on.
And regarding the program itself, I would also add that medical doctors program is one cycle medical doctors program at our university, and graduates will be qualified as junior doctors, that is similar to MBBS in India, and they will be also handed with a 1-year certificate upon graduation together with diploma. So it's very important, and we do have highly qualified academic staff and more than 25 affiliated hospitals in Georgia, which are top hospitals in Georgia, so that we make sure that we offer high quality education to our students.
Okay, that's great. And a lot of students ask us about what kind of clinical exposure do the students get? Do they get to visit the hospitals often? Do they get to interact with patients? And do they perform any clinical examination on patients, take histories, and kind of similar to that?
Sure, of course, they get plenty of clinical exposure. Our medical doctor program is a 6-year program, which means that for the first 3 years, our students get their hands-on training in our simulation centers and the laboratories located in the campus. And after the 3rd year, we start our clinical training, and the last 3 years of our medical doctor program include very heavy clinical training in various clinical fields of the medicine. And as Nini already mentioned, we have 25 partner partner clinics at the moment, but the list is expanding, and we try to communicate and associate with the top hospitals, laboratories, and research centers in order to provide plenty of clinical experience and practice to all of our students.
थैंक यू, दैट्स ग्रेट. सो जैसा कि आपने देखा 3 साल तक जो है यहाँ पे जो सेंटर्स होते हैं, सेंटर्स में ट्रेनिंग होती है, एंड फिर उसके बाद 3 साल के बाद एक्चुअल हॉस्पिटल्स में जो है आप जाके आपको यहाँ पे ट्रेनिंग मिलती है. सो अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, another question is, like in India, we have rotations in between various departments. Like we have postings where 1 month we're rotating in medicine, then another month we're rotating in obs and gynae, and then in another department, say emergency medicine, then in surgery. So do students rotate through various departments, and do they get that kind of clinical exposure? Do they go to wards and actually get to see how patients are being managed?
So regarding this, media will comment more, but from my end, I would say that the program itself consists of basic courses, integrated courses, preclinical courses, clinical internship, research skills, and scientific skills courses. And within these courses, of course, students will have the ability and opportunity to practice their clinical skills in our hospitals and clinics, where they will have the opportunity to have like face-to-face relationship with the patients, but under the supervision of their supervisors, of course. And based on that, of course, they will be given chance to have like surgery classes and so on, as you have said, in different directions and fields. And based on that, they will be also provided 1-year clinical internship certificate.
Yes, for sure. Nini already covered it, but I will say also a couple of words. When I say clinical training, which starts from the year 3 and continues till the end of the program, we mean specifically that teaching at the patient's bedside. So under the supervision of our top professionals in the medical field, starting from surgery to the most higher disciplines of the medicine, we offer students not just theoretical instruction or simply visits to a clinic, but actual teaching that is taking place at the clinic, either in the patient bedside or in laboratories or whatever the course and the discipline itself requires. And also our final year, as Nini also mentioned, includes a 1-year-long internship, which is a 2-semester internship as a clinical clerk, which also means that this is some additional experience dealing with not just the patient training by the patient's bedside, but also the having experience working actually at the clinic, which is very interesting, I think.
And from my end, I would also add that in other universities, you will see like classes where universities would have like 25, 30, 50 students. But our university concentrates on high quality education based on the fact that we do not have more than 10 to 8 students, maximum 10 students in clinical courses. That's how we guarantee high quality education and student-based teaching.
Okay, that's great. So जैसे कि आपको basic तो समझ आ गया कि यहाँ पे final जो है इंटर्नशिप, जैसे हमारे इंडिया में इंटर्नशिप होती है तो यहाँ पे भी लास्ट ईयर में इंटर्नशिप ये करवाते हैं. एंड एक क्वेश्चन जो मैं डेफिनेटली इनसे पूछना चाहूँगा, क्योंकि बहुत क्वेरीज आती है कि भाई लैंग्वेज बैरियर का क्या सीन है, तो मैं एक बार इनसे पूछ लेता हूँ. सो लॉट ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स आस्क दैट बिकॉज इन इंडिया वी ओनली लर्न इंग्लिश, सो डू स्टूडेंट्स एक्चुअली फेस अ लैंग्वेज बैरियर हियर? आर द प्रोफेसर्स टीचिंग एक्चुअली इन इंग्लिश, और डू दे फेस एनी काइंड ऑफ ट्रबल देयर?
In this regard, I can very confidently assure every student that our professors are not just only competent in the respective subjects, but also the English language. We have our internal and also external national requirements of how to and who is allowed to teach an English language program, especially in medicine. And our professors, most of them meet the international standards of the English language in order to have no barrier in the communication when it comes to with students. And also regarding the language barrier, I would add that we also offer relatively limited training in Georgian language too. So the students who come and study in Georgia and also spend 6 years of their very important years in Georgia have some sort of basic understanding of the Georgian language, and they can actually start and also study some of the Georgia to navigate in our environment.
So you're saying that if the students talk to some patients, then they know that level of Georgian so that at least they can communicate basically.
So the environment that we offer to our students ensures that their supervisors make sure to translate every communication, even if they do not understand some basic Georgian.
That's great.
But apart from that, within the program itself, we have integrated Georgian language for 3 semesters, full semesters. So apart the years that they will spend on our campus, of course, we have Georgian language club as well for students to join and learn Georgian language. But 3 semesters Georgian language, is mandatory for every international student. And for the actual classes, when they will have conversation with the patients, they will have their supervisors who will make sure that they will translate all the communication during their patient-to-patient communication skills.
ओके सो जैसे कि आपने देखा कि जब पेशेंट अगर कुछ जॉर्जियन में बोल रहे हैं, अगर आपको वो चीज़ नहीं भी समझ आए तो आपके जो प्रोफेसर हैं जो आपको असिस्ट कर रहे हैं वहाँ पे, वो आपको एग्जैक्टली ट्रांसलेट करके आपको ये चीज़ें बता देंगे. एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट आपको ऑलरेडी यहाँ पे जॉर्जियन थोड़ा सा सिखाया जाएगा, एटलीस्ट इतना कि आप बेसिक कम्युनिकेशन यहाँ पे जो है कर सको. तो आई थिंक ये बहुत अमेजिंग चीज़ है. सो लैंग्वेज बैरियर वाला प्रॉब्लम आपका सॉल्व है, क्लिनिकल एक्सपोजर का प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व है. सो आई थिंक हमने ऑलमोस्ट सारी चीज़ें कवर कर ली है. अगर आपको और डिटेल्स में जानना है देन आपको हम डिस्क्रिप्शन में फॉर्म लिंक देंगे, आपको कुछ नहीं करना, वो फिल करना है. सो थैंक यू फॉर हैविंग मी एंड थैंक यू फॉर क्लियरिंग ऑल ऑफ द डाउट्स ऑफ द स्टूडेंट्स. सो इट वाज ग्रेट having you.
Waiting for you at International Black Sea University School of Medicine. Good luck to you.
Bye.
Bye.